Hi there and welcome to my channel once again, and in this video again something a little bit different to what I've done before. So a new subject as such, probably a one-off, but I'm quite excited about this because it's a little bit of an endeavour that may end up with me being on TV. Who knows? So those of you in the UK will know about a TV program called The Repair Shop, and what I've done is I've filled in a form to request myself and an object to be filmed on this program, an item that I have that I want repaired, and it has some historical significance. And we're going to have a look at that now in detail. So let's see what it is. So here we are, and I suspect most of you can probably guess what this is just from this leather case. And if I open it up, it's a bit battered and war-torn, but we just leave the case there. It's a pair of binoculars, a tan pair of binoculars. Now, these have been in the family, well, ever since I can remember. At least I remember these being around when I was a child, and I used to get these out and try to look through them. Yes, they do have some historical significance because these binoculars were brought back from the Second World War by my father. These are a pair of German infantry field glasses. I suspect they were probably used by an officer. I suspect not every soldier would have a pair of these. They would have been quite expensive to make at the time, which is between, well, within the war years really. And I've looked these up. There's some information on the internet about these glasses, and they are a standard issue, but of course they, as I said, they would probably have only have been given to officers. My father was a bit vague about how he came into possession of these glasses. I understand that he possibly could have taken these off an officer at the time in Europe, because that's where he was. In the Second World War, he was in Europe after D-Day, and these were one of the items he brought back with him. He brought back a few things, but these, I think, are more or less the only item that we have now in the family. Now, they are a bit scuffed up, as you can see. The tan paint has come off in places. They are absolutely filthy. If you look through the optics, they are quite cloudy and obviously need some attention. They are mostly metalwork. The eye caps are Bakelite, and of course they have a leather strap and a rubber set of eye protectors, or I think these might have been called rain protectors. Not sure about that. The case is of a leather construction. Most of the metalwork on the case is rusty now and needs some attention. The clasps in particular are rusty, but the inside's in good condition. Still got a soft kind of inner coating, but I feel that they need some repair to them and some restoration, and so that's why I have applied to the repair shop to have these repaired. And if I'm lucky, of course, I will follow up with a further video on that. I want to use them now in the garden for some bird watching, so they will be used in a more peaceful activity to what they were used for in the war. Not sure if I said, but these are German, so it would have been a German officer, of course, that or at least a German commander in some way that would have been using these. A nice item, 6x30 binoculars, no other markings on there. I have looked these up. I do understand the makers of these binoculars, but I can't pronounce them. I'll probably put something on the video to say the makers of these. I think once restored, these would be very useful in the garden. They've probably got some very, very good optics inside, but something needs doing with these inside, I think, to make them come back to their well, their usefulness, really. So that's what I'm hoping will happen. So if I get an invite, of course I will follow up with a part 2. But yes, very nice binoculars, and it would be nice to preserve these in better condition, well, to keep in the family, really. Okay, that's our look at the World War II binoculars, and I will keep you posted, as I've just said. So yes, interesting, I think, an interesting one, and I'm quite excited about the prospects of what might happen. But the show itself does state that, you know, even if you apply, there are thousands of people that do, and you, well, could quite possibly be unlucky. So, you know, although I'm excited about all of this, who knows what will happen. But I will keep you posted. So that's it from me, and I'll see you on the next video. So take care, and it's bye from me. Bye.